After increasing pressure from Congress, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis issued a statewide stay-at-home order to slow the spread of the coronavirus. There are now, at the time of this taping, over 7,000 cases here in Florida and 87 deaths. Where I am here in Southwest Florida, as COVID-19 continues to spread, business is not as usual.
Just 2 weeks ago, Marco Island, Florida was its normal piece of paradise. With season in full swing, residents and visitors were taking advantage of everything the 10,000 islands had to offer. COVID-19 was on everyone's mind, but Floridians had only seen the minimal effects.
Now as we enter April, the JW Marco Island Marriott and the Hilton Marco Island Beach Resort fell from 90% capacity to just 4, with the Marriott occupying only 35 out of their 809 rooms, and the Hilton filling just 28. Here in Collier County, there are now 150 confirmed cases, and although there are just 3 here on Marco Island, the beaches, gyms, restaurants, and now all non-essential businesses have closed their doors to the public following the governor's stay-at-home order.
Luigi Carvelli is the president of Carvelli Restaurant Group, which owns 4 of the island's most famous restaurants: Da Vinci's, Oyster Society, Marco Prime, and the Snook Inn. Like all the other restaurants and small businesses on Marco, this is their busiest time of year.
Where you make the most of your money, it's the month of March. And a lot of businesses, all businesses have lost majority of it. So that, it's scary on a financial point of view. It's very, very scary.
Carvelli is making sure, whether his staffers are working or not, that they are being fed. But he also feels the importance of his company within the Marco Island community and decided to do more.
So we decided that we were going to support all of our nurses, NCH. It's been 2 weeks now that every day they get lunches from us delivered to them. The police department, and we also helping the firefighters. So that is something that is not going to change. We're going to be there for them daily, delivering, and whatever support they need.
Carvelli says although they are currently able to stay afloat with residents ordering takeout from Da Vinci's and the Snook, they know not everyone can.
I hope I'm wrong, that between 10 to 20% of the restaurants are not going to be able to reopen. They won't.
Maeve, I got to tell you, the month of March is the month that all of these businesses really bank on. It's where the most revenue definitely comes in. So restaurants, these small little mom and pop shops that are now ordered to close, I mean, they are hurting. This is the most important time of the season for them down here in Florida, and it was definitely not the season that they would have hoped for. So tell me, how are things going on in Wichita?
Well, yeah, Baylor, it's definitely not as crazy as Florida. Obviously, there's no beaches and a lot of places where people could congregate, but they have canceled a couple events. We have this big thing in June called Riverfest that they just canceled, so that was kind of a big deal. And then local businesses, especially restaurants, are still open. They're still drive-through and carry-out, and there's actually been a lot of Facebook groups and support from the community to try to get people who are either have been laid off or people still working to get them the support they need in those local businesses. So overall, I would say it's not as bad as it can be, but it's still pretty different down here.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's different across the country. Everybody is truly feeling this time of uncertainty, no matter where you go.